Hi, my name is Larissa Moore, and this is my how to on being authentically you. So, too often I've realized that we spend so much time focusing on other people, what they have, what they're doing, how they're seen, and we tend to forget to understand ourselves. We overlook what we like, what we dislike, what we value, and what we want out of life. And there's so much within us, but we rarely take the time to ask, who am I, really? And that's what this speech is about, how to be authentically you. Authenticity is something we all talk about, but living it out takes genuine effort. It's about understanding who you are, acting on that understanding, and continuing to grow as you change. So, I chose this topic because I've had moments where I've lost sight of myself by focusing too much on other people's opinions and expectations of me. But over time, I've learned that personally, slowing down, reflecting, and giving myself grace, taking time to reconnect with myself, gives me peace. It makes me better. And so, in this speech, I'll walk you through 3 steps to become authentically yourself, which is one, knowing yourself, two, acting on that understanding, and three, reflecting as you grow. So, step one, know yourself. To be authentic, you have to start with self awareness. This means getting to know your values, boundaries, passions, and what brings you peace. Because too often we live trying to meet others' expectations instead of understanding our own expectations. According to Harvard Business Review, authenticity begins with self awareness, which is recognizing your values, emotions, and motives without judgment. So ask yourself questions like, what do I stand for? What brings me energy? What drains my energy? Because these are the questions that will help you build the foundation of self-knowledge. Reflection plays a huge part here too. The American Psychological Association year 2020 defines self-reflection as the examination, contemplation, and analysis of one's thoughts and feelings. So, taking time to journal, meditate, or even sitting in silence will give you time to reconnect with your inner voice. And when you learn to hear yourself more clearly, it becomes easier to live with intention and not imitation. So, now that we've taken the time to understand ourselves, let's get into the next step, which is putting that understanding into action. Step two, act on your understanding. Once you know yourself, your actions should start reflecting that. Okay, so this is where authenticity moves from being passive to active, from thinking to doing. And it's about making decisions that match your values, even when it's hard. Brené Brown, year 2010, calls authenticity a daily practice of letting go of who we think we're supposed to be and embracing who we are. So that could mean saying no to something that doesn't serve you anymore, speaking up when you normally stay quiet, or showing up as yourself in spaces where you once felt small. How you act is how you show others and yourself who you truly are. Tasha Eurich, year 2017, found that people who act in alignment with their inner awareness experience higher confidence and stronger relationships. So every time you take action, that reflects who you are and you reinforce your self-respect. The more consistent you are, the stronger your sense of authenticity becomes. Now that you're acting in your truth, let's look at the final step. Continue to reflect and grow. Step 3, reflect and grow. Growth means accepting that you're always changing. So who you are today may not be who you were last year, and that is okay. Reflection helps you see how your experiences shape your beliefs, your emotions, and your behavior. The American Psychological Association, year 2020, notes that reflection supports continuous learning and emotional growth, helping us stay grounded even as we evolve. Authenticity is not a one-time achievement, okay? It is a lifelong process. You will be 50, still growing, still changing. So stay you, okay? Keep checking in with yourself. Ask questions. Does this feel right for me? That is one question that will keep you from living life on autopilot. Is this right for me? Is this for me? Does this have my name on it? So when you reflect and you ask these questions and you adjust and you grow and you keep your inner self aligned with how you show up in the world or how you want to show up in the world. Again, you're always changing. The goal is not perfection, it's presence, it's effort, it's change, it's growth, positive things. This cycle continues because with every reflection, you gain a new understanding and you act different because of that understanding and you grow into the next version of yourself. So, in conclusion, authenticity is not about being perfect. It is an ongoing process of knowing, acting, and reflecting. And what you put out in the world reflects who you are inside. So let's make sure our reflections are genuine. Stay you. Thank you so much for tuning in.